eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whitetown. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Redton Fishery.
already lost.
You're a dead man! I fought worse than you!
I'll make you.
Gonna cry now, huh?
Now you're sticking in pieces. That it? That's your best, huh?
Try and make this.
What was that?
Is someone there? Time to end this little game. Time to...
Those fools are actually... There's no escape. Come on!
Put up a real...
Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice. I can't. If I do, I may as well cut my own throat. I don't believe you. That's not your way. Give it your best shot. Is that...
Someone there. Get up while you still can! No! Is someone there?
Ah, found you. yourself.
Make it quick!
Hey, let's talk a sec. Word on the street is... Let me take a look. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Blast. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. Don't sound so eager. It's not a social bit. That's between you. Don't worry about it. Ha, of course. Keep doing right by us. There's plenty more where that came from.
Don't you have better things to do than disturb me? This better be important. I'm quite busy.
Ready for some work, or are you just gonna wander
Welcome
around
to the...
all day?
I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
So you're the one. You don't look so This is once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no faith. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Well met, kinsman. Well met, traveler.
Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a green mug around here somewhere.
You always brighten my day a little. Here. Be careful. What do you need, handsome?
Can't a man... I'm gonna keep... Haunting Brew's owner, Sad... No, that's... The meadery has quite a pest problem, and he's going to give you the poison to use. Maven and I... Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. Once I've made enough money I met one of the caravan leaders. You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
What is it?
Staying out of trouble, kinsman?
What are you gawking? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tape. If he sees the meadery in this state, I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Okay. Here's half. My only demand is that these I bought some poison. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
You need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim. Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I can
Was
take over
something...
his position
Well, it's
someday.
about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silent! Idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out. It will be my pleasure. And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move. Farewell, Sebjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in... If you're in the area, and you ever need it, I thought it would be better to leave some of the detail. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. I can't believe that worked. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. To oblivion with all of you! You rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there, pretending we don't exist? How dare you!
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
I trust you have good news for me? This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften Fishery. I really need your help. My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. I don't mean... If you could give me a healing potion, You're kind... Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Come here a second.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how Maven sent word that you discovered something else. Then this is beyond coincidence. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new and if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Ah, there you are. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by... You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, Just don't mistake my admiration. Because, even after all their posturing and planning, the parchment... His real name is Gullumai. Gullumai is... I'm betting he acted... Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions. Because even after all their posturing and planning...
I can't believe... Trouble. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You're going to have to... If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire... If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in solitude. Keep Gullumai alive.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you. Well, well. If you happen across it, I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. Can I give you a little tip? Take every job you can get, or else you'll end
Welcome
up
to the
there.
cozy... Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. Next time.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Ritter. You're just in time to say. He's a sorry... a gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
You should tell her that her
Get
uncle
on
is scum
with
that
it!
betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You
Oh.
betrayed us!
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
We should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death. We should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
So, what do we... By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Well, now that you mention it, I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
New in town, right?
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold meat.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
Ah, good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it. Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
You can afford a septim or two.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
can't take that!
Let's see what you've got!
I fought worse than you.
ain't this a surprise?
There's someone there? What was that? What you want?
What was that? Thought I heard something.
God, another.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed. I see you wish to be reasonable. The name of the person you want is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. You needed to know more?
Interest you in some marksman training?
Did Gullumai give up it? No, it can't be. This is grave news indeed. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going... Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers. Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
Looking for wood.
Well, of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a... Okay, there you go. Welcome to the coast. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Until next time.